turning the economy around, Trump.
He'll be making your license plate pretty soon. It's going to be awesome.
How dare you turn the economy around,
really?
sir?
Yeah, it's awesome. This is great. I love all those regular big old checks you're getting. Thanks.
Today is early voting. Sadly, we will be canceling each other out.
But our 6-year-old will be doing her kindergarten class from the election line. And we'll be teaching her a lesson that this is our freedom and our democracy.
Isn't it weird to you that the American flag is, like people see someone wearing an American flag, they assume, oh, it's a conservative.
I don't think that.
A little strange to you? I never see you wearing anything with the American flag on there.
Can we go vote?
Who would you vote for, Trump or Biden?
Trump.
Why do you like that?
Because he said come from China.
Exactly.
Good job.
All right, let's go cancel each other out. Peace!
And is like crazy, crazy long.
It is bananas. B-A-N-A-N-A-S.
So you're doing virtual learning while standing in line.
And learning the power of a vote.
Wow. Maybe the most American thing going on right now. Congratulations on 100 years on being able to vote as a woman.
Thank you.
You're not quite that old,
No.
but you're almost halfway there.
I'm not almost, well.
She looks very young, but she's actually quite old. Almost as old as me, though I look much younger. I grow this out in order to look older, so it kind of balances itself
That's so thoughtful of you.
It's what I do. It's, you know, it's what a loving husband does.
Is it? Is that what a loving husband does?
That's right.
Really? Wow.
So we just did what we do every 4 years. We go.
And we vote.
We vote. We cancel each other out.
Woohoo!
With the exception of the 1 year that you voted for Senator John McCain. Yeah. Good
Very
for
proud
you.
of that vote. We sat in that line for how long, would you say? 2.5?
2.5 hours, yeah.
2.5 hours. And Rainbow did kindergarten. We took her iPad and she did her whole first of her morning in there. She got to announce to her class, Miss Oliver let her say where she was, and she said she was voting for president. There were so many people, and that was really exciting. My absolute favorite thing today was hearing old people talk bad about people that I affiliate with my party. I love old people because they've earned the right to just talk any smack they want to.
The old man standing behind us kept talking about someone that refused to work, and she called 911 anytime she had a headache, and the government was paying for all of her health care.
And who do you think pays for that medicine? You know, there are times were when gentlemen were gentlemen. And that's not so much anymore, but they're still in line using their power to vote, and it was, you know, it's really cool to be a part of that. I was very proud.
You had the old and the wise people in line, and then you had the young and jobless. So there was a pretty good mixture of Republicans and Democrats.
That's not fair.
I came in there knowing exactly who I was going to vote for. I've had my mind made up for quite a long time. I'll let you guess who. I still, and I do this every time I vote, and it's, to me, it's a very, very special feeling. I walk in, I get that little screen, and just before my finger hits that button, I ask myself, are you sure? Are you completely sure this is what you want to do? What's at stake here? What's important to me, this election? And I always answer that question to myself. I've never changed my mind in the election booth, in the ballot box. That responsibility weighs very, very heavy on me as a voter. And I know at the end of the day, my vote's not going to mean a whole lot. President Trump is going to win Texas. He always does.
He may not.
You honestly think Texas could possibly go blue?
It is 2020.
It would be unheard
I don't know.
of. It would be unheard
we've had
of. If that happens.
Hey, we don't know. Oh, Lord.
I will run around the neighborhood butt-ass naked with Kamala Harris painted on my ass.
Anything can happen. This year is bananas.
What are you going to do if Trump wins Texas? You got to do something special.
What do you want me to run us butt-ass naked to? This is 2020. We have murder hornets, Joe Exotic.
Karen's on the loose.
Karen's. Well, I will say when I went in the booth, I got choked up. You know, Rainbow's sitting there in between my legs while I'm doing my ballot. And it's just never lost on me. Every time I go to vote, I always know the sacrifice that's made. But I literally got tears in my eyes because I just thought of the men and women that have bled out on a battlefield somewhere because they sacrificed everything so that I could have that right to put my check mark on someone's name that I believed would best serve our country. And the power in that was just, it's a lot to take in. And I'm holding my daughter next to me. And that's just, I'm very, very thankful for that right. And I'm also thankful for the right for us not to agree. All of those people in that line were probably a mixture, but everybody got along civilly. And that's proof that you can get along beautifully. We're all people. So it was a great process. We got our sticker. Yep.
It's proof.
Rain had to go pee in the middle of it, so you had to run over to a gas station and
Hold
come
on
back.
a second.
What?
There was some funny shit going on here today. While we're in line, all of a sudden, Rain has this miracle stomach issue. Allison says, "Oh my gosh, Rain has got to go to the bathroom, and she's got to
told
go
me she
now."
did.
I could tell she's clearly being coached.
No.
Our
What?
Our 6-year-old daughter is being coached.
And I could see the time
And
when
so-
she shits everywhere, and I'm just standing there.
And a man that is caring for his daughter, I volunteer to take her to go poop to a gas station about a quarter mile away from where we were standing in line. And this doesn't happen when we first get in line. This happens
2 hours in.
2 hours in. We're getting close. We're about 30 feet away from the end of from the first of the line to where we vote. So I don't want to miss my chance. So I volunteer to take Rain over to this
In
gas
my defense,
station.
I had already walked around to all the buildings, and they wouldn't let me use any of the facilities there. So I had tried first.
Oh yeah, she walked around.
I walked with Rainbow.
Okay, I take her over to the gas station. She goes in and she pees.
She had poop fright.
And she barely peed.
She was too nervous now because you put too much pressure on her because you're like,
No.
we need to hurry up because I got to vote. I got to vote. She's
I
like,
turned-
oh, what if I don't poop fast enough? Then he won't vote.
I turned around.
No.
I said, act like I'm not even here, and you just shit your brains out.
Yeah, like she's going to do that. Can you do that?
Yes.
No, you can't.
I can poop
Well, I don't know. You
on
can.
command. Bam! Drop a deuce.
You
just
can.
like
You
that.
smell some coffee and you got the runs. Listen,
Anyway.
I didn't sabotage you.
She tried to sabotage. It didn't work. If you have not voted, if you do not take advantage of
Yep.
early voting, please do so. Please vote. If you're going to vote for Biden,
Just
why
don't.
Just don't. Yeah, just don't.
No, you be quiet. Regardless of who you're voting for, every vote counts. Every vote matters. Every voice
I'm
matters.
in a blue state. It's not going to matter.
No, guys, we've got to turn this around. We need your votes.
Turn what around? Dems have I'll give it to you. They've done a wonderful job at painting this horrible picture.
We haven't. Trump has.
You guys are
stood
so-
outside the White House
You
and
are
ripped off his
so
mask. I love how
grateful.
he got spray tanned before, so
There is
that's
no
nice.
one more thankful for the coronavirus than the libs.
Let me say
You
that
had no
you are discrediting
chance.
211,000 people who died. Shame on you.
I'm not discrediting anyone.
You are.
No, I'm
Yes,
not. I'm
you
saying
are.
that if we did not have the coronavirus, your ass wouldn't stand a chance this election.
No. I wish Trump had succeeded. I wish every president that has taken the oath of office succeeds because that is our choice. We absolutely do.
That's the difference between you and I.
What?
When Barack Obama was president, I said, okay, I don't agree with most of the things that he stands for, but he is my president. I respect the office. I hope he succeeds.
What do I tell the kids when they
hoped
go?
for that.
What do they call when Cannon said,
I hoped that Obamacare would succeed. As someone that was personally affected by Obamacare, it did not succeed.
okay?
It needs to be gone yesterday.
But how am I
But no,
full of
you're
shit?
very, very different because you have not wished success on this presidency. You've spent 4 years pissing and
No,
moaning.
I didn't. I just don't call him President Trump.
No.
But I do correct the children when they say Donald
Every
Dump.
step of the way. Resist, resist,
No,
resist.
that is
That's
bull.
what your party is
Bull.
all about. If Joe Biden, God help us, is elected president,
Win?
I'll fall in line. I may not agree with everything he does, but I will support him. I can tell you what I will not do, and I can tell you what a majority of Republicans and conservatives will not do, and that is throw a fucking hissy fit over the next 4 years and resist everything that he tries to put into legislation.
Mitch McConnell is trying to shove this Supreme Court justice down the pipeline before we even have a second stimulus package out. Ginsburg isn't even called yet. He's trying to get another one before the election. My Lord, have mercy. Have priorities. People are starving, getting kicked out of their houses, and you're trying to get a third nominee in? What the hell is wrong with y'all?
You can't do both at the same time? This is his term. It's his right.
I understand that.
It's
but you know
his
what?
term.
Families are starving. Families are being evicted. Can
Do
we
both.
focus on that first?
Do both.
The bus going to hell is so white and so long and so Republican. It's not even
You
fair.
just don't like old white people.
People-
Newsflash, you're an old white person.
I'm not old. I'm middle-aged. But I'm fabulous.
I was hoping this would be a nice, friendly purple house where
It's not. I voted. Thank you, men and women, for your sacrifice so that we have the right to vote. I will say that. I
Yes.
appreciate with
So you're
all my heart.
pro-military.
Very.
Are you sure you're liberal?
Chris, I'm going to punch you in the... I got to go.
Hey, thank you guys for being a part of this Purple House. Seriously, whether you think your vote counts or it doesn't count, go do it, man. It's your patriotic duty. Go make it happen. Go vote. Trump 2020.